My girlfriend challenged me in Dreamlight Valley to build a shopping center. No rules, we can unleash whatever we have. This is my most elaborate creation so far and I'm pretty proud of it. Stick around and let me know what you think. So, because everything is all over the place, I need an area where all the shops could be found very easily. And I was thinking about a downtown area, because then I could move the characters with the downtown-ish houses to the same area. So these will go here, and also my house, which somehow fits to the downtown-ish area, will go over there. Let's see how it goes. First I wanted to find an arrangement for the big city houses. I also wanted to build a street for them with a road in the middle, but not for cars, but for people who came here to do some shopping. So this will be the shop street. This is the red side with Remy's restaurant and apartment, which is very downtowny, and here is Scrooge's shop. This is the dark side, and there is this corner shop. It's still very far from being ready, but at least maybe my idea could work. We'll see. Then I had the idea that it would be nice to place a town hall here, and I just got the perfect idea for Wall-E's house and garden. So I have placed all the downtowny buildings I have at this moment. I have that house skin, and I decided that that's the town hall there. I placed this teleport well here, which does not fit to the downtown style, but function-wise this is the best place here, because if I teleport here then everything is very easily accessible. Remy's restaurant, that shop, and my house, which will be in the edge of this downtown area next to a lake, because lakes are nice and I wanted to live next to a lake. I've heard that there will be more downtown buildings coming, and I plan to place them over here and maybe over here, but I don't have them yet, but the space is already waiting for them, which is great. You have already seen it, but what is one thing that no matter where you live, every single big city has in common, and we are united in that matter? That's right, a construction site, which is very loud and very ugly. So here is a muddy area, which I will decorate in a different episode, and here is Wally's track, which is heavy machinery. So this is a perfect loud and ugly construction site for my little downtown area, so that Woody wouldn't have to go far away from his house or truck to take care of his garden. I placed it here, so this is a nice little community garden that everybody can use. Function and decor. And I'm horrible at the second part, and I'm very bad at the first. But anyway, this is the current situation now. Let's move on. The next step is to place some nature back in the city, otherwise the sun will heat up all the surfaces and my brain would turn into scrambled eggs. I don't want that. So the previous area was very plain, so I placed some shades, because this is not a street for cars, this is a walking street to have some nice strolls. Here are some trees to provide shade, and some plants, so that there would be some greenery in the city, because that's super important. Otherwise the concrete and the stones are just radiating heat and it's just unbearable. And I placed this little hedge here, and I will tell a little bit later why. The next speed build part would be very messy and boring, so let's just jump straight to the result. But before that, here's another sneak peek. So the downtown area is as ready as it could be, and don't look behind me because there is a horrible mess in the area behind me. So here on the red side there are some benches you can sit down, some trash cans so that you don't have to litter the streets like these rascals who litter the streets with these sticks, so that you could keep the streets clean. In front of Remy's restaurant there is an ice cream stand, because after a nice lunch maybe you want to have some cheap ice cream here, why not? I placed some tables and stools to this area next to Remy's restaurant, so that if the weather is good, then you can come out here and eat. Every table has 2 stools because technically it was possible to put more, but I'm not an animal. I don't want to squeeze so many people in such a small area. And this hedge divides the restaurant area from the street. And on the dock side, join the dock side. Here is Scrooge's shop. Someone arrived to buy something by bike. Here are also some benches and trash cans. Here is Daisy's corner shop, where again someone arrived by bike so that they could buy something. Here is a nice little flower stand, so that if you are on the way home and you forgot your mom's birthday, then last minute you can buy some flowers. Don't forget your mom's birthday, that's rude. Here is a guitar next to the well, because every city has someone playing music very loudly in the middle square. That's inevitable, that has to be there. There is Goofy's stand. This is a little merchant area. We all know those guys. We all know those guys in every single major city who sell fake gems, fake crystals, fake rugs from rugs. And also colognes, fake perfumes, trinkets nobody want to use, lamps even your grandma wouldn't think it's nice, a deck of Uno, and all sorts of trinkets and garbage that nobody wants to buy, but they somehow make a living out of it. So this sort of trade works. I don't know how. You can buy this fake stuff from them, even though you probably will be thinking that who on earth was manufacturing these stuff, and how can you manufacture stuff from such a small amount of raw materials that they would keep together and wouldn't just fall apart by just looking at them. Hello ladies, I hope you have a nice time in this little shady pond. Yes, the shades. I placed some trees here so that these lovely merchants could sell their garbage from the shade. I'm not sure if I have mentioned, but I added some flower pots here so that it would be a little bit more lively, and bushes for decoration. I don't know if they fit here, you decide. I literally can't tell. I just wanted to bring some life here. Here next to the town hall you can buy popcorn and balloons and ice cream from the person who will sell their merchandise over here. Some benches and trash bin so that you wouldn't have to litter. See, this is how you use a bench. Here is the demonstration. Thank you, fairy godmother, you're a great help. I placed some cones to this construction site. This area will be decorated later, but right now it's forbidden to enter and I'm breaking the law right now. Here next to the pond there is a little chill area where you can just sit, look at the water, look at the fish, and you could have some nice conversations with your friends, or picnic if you wish to. And you can fetch some water for yourself. We had these sorts of wells in my hometown and it was always so lovely to get some water for free after a long day of biking. Here is some other picnic area where somebody who wanted to have romance will have some picnic. I don't like this, but people have their own taste, and if the person who want to have picnic here, then they will have a picnic in this environment. I'm not going to judge. Here is the community garden, a little bit rotated, and also you can fetch some water for the plants if you want to tend to the plants from this little well. A very important thing, here is the first aid kit. I know that this is a cooling box, but for me it's a first aid kit. And next to the house, here we have these bike racks and bikes, because many people live in this house, not just a simple rat, and they have bikes. And I don't know why I cannot place the bikes inside those bike racks, but this is what it is now. And I paid attention while I was doing it to the fact that I wouldn't be blocked from anywhere. So if something spawns anywhere here, I will have access to it. I can go behind and between everything. Okay, not between these bushes, but hopefully nothing will spawn in the middle of those. But every area is accessible and everything that will spawn is fetchable. This is my little downtown area. That area is still under construction. That will be finished in a later episode when I will have more downtown-y buildings and stuff. And probably I will place some other buildings over here. This is... ooh, a basketball track or a football track, like... Every city has those between houses. That would be very cool over here, and that would be very annoying for the inhabitants of these houses, including me, because this is my house over here. What do you think? Do you like my creation? This is the best I could do so far, so let me know how you like it. Oh, and I almost forgot, lamps. Lamps over here, so that when it's dark, then... oh, I can show it actually. Haha. magic. So it's not completely dark, it's not pitch black when I'm walking here or when someone walks here. I would say the amount of light might be a little bit too much, but this will stay as it is now. Probably later I will place more lights over here and to that path, which will be finished as I mentioned later. That's enough babbling, let's see what my girlfriend has done. Okay, let's see what you have done. Ooh. First of all, I really like the autumn vibes, because autumn is my favorite season, because the temperature is cool and the colors are beautiful. This area is spacious. Where did you get this area? Is this one of your DLC areas? I really like these pools. Oh, hello Jack. Run! Run away! Yeah, these pools give very nice vibes for me, though I would be afraid that the books would get wet and they would just get soaked and then nobody could read them anymore. Even though they look nice, I wouldn't place them there. What is that star-like wheel? Oh, there are books inside. That's a strange way to store books. Yeah, but ooh, a dragon! A dragon! And it has a target practice on the chest. Ooh, if this game would have paused, then I would just do target practice on this all the time. Here is the restaurant and another building, which I don't know what is that building, and I don't know if this is... Is this also a restaurant? Is it a DLC stuff, or will I get this one as well? But yeah, I would have dinner here. I like it. Oh, what's the problem, Jack? Did you have a hard day? Did you need a drink and some French fries? Oh, what a nice cozy chill corner. I like it. Ooh, there is that spinning stuff. I wish Rumpelstiltskin would be here. We're watching Once Upon a Time now. That's a great show and Rumpelstiltskin is the best. But yeah, I really like this area. I mean, it's spacious. It seems that you haven't blocked yourself from anywhere, at least so far from what I have seen. Everything is accessible. I'm not sure if all the shops are here. Oh yeah, there is Scrooge's shop, so... Was also Daisy's shop here? Oh yes! Yes, this market area. This is my favorite so far. I want to have these stands or stalls because I wanted to have a market like this with these vibes. I wanted it in my orchard, I wanted it in my downtown, but I didn't know I could have these. This is cool. Oh, here you have those little birdie stuff or whatever those are, what I have seen in your storage room. There was a statue of them or what? I haven't seen Daisy's shop, but yeah, this works very well. The atmospheres are, the vibes are nice. The area is spacious. You haven't blocked yourself from anywhere, so yeah, I would approve. I like it. Great job. Now we and the villagers can shop in peace. In the next Decor Duel, we're going to make cozy living areas for the villagers. See you there.